All right, y'all. We're gonna do this one last time. Third time's a charm. All that kind of shit. One more. Um, I I couldn't help myself. It's like the way I look at it is even with this, with what I've spent on these, the first iteration that I got, the first box, um, just 134 alone covers all of it. So I figured, let's try one more time. Um, I would be content with. Let me rephrase that. Not content. I would be ecstatic to get anything below 130. Anything below 130. And for those of you that know, um, literally the next one below 130 is what would be the ultimate thing to get. I know my luck, and my luck is not that great. Come on, damn it. But I gotta admit, this has been fun. Um, I've been watching a lot of other content creators when it comes to comics and the stuff that they talk about and things like that. And um, there's a lot of them on YouTube that are all about get this, it's worth the most, and get this, you can get a lot of money, and this is what the speculation says. Uh, I'm not into speculation. Um, because I don't I'm always wrong. So I don't care about speculation at all. There isn't a single bit about speculation that I give a shit about. For me, this is all about. Let's move this over here so we get comic book realms up, just in case we need to dive into something. Um, the only thing I really care about is, do I have it? Or if I want it, can I get it? Um, that's why Amazing Spider-Man 129 is my utmost peak holy grail that I'm searching for. Um, simply because Punisher's my favorite character. I like ones that are kind of relatable. Okay, that's gotta be the older one or the yeah. I'll show you the cover. So I was like, well, I think maybe. So there's this one for the newer one back cover, and it's 388. This isn't one that you see often, but that's pretty cool. I'm alright with that one. I mean, let's be honest, I'm alright with all of them. But you can get 132 Roman soldiers. I'm pretty sure that's not the most recent advertisement for these things. All right, here we go. We got 214, which I'm like, hold up, that's in my I need these range. Sweet. We will bag and port that one immediately. That is one I did not have. So this was all what I bought today at the local shop. Which I still don't do names, but shout out to my people at the local shops that are going to help me out for this Saturday. Which, speaking of, if you have wee ones and you would like to take them to see if they may want to get started in this fun little hobby, this Saturday is the best day to do it because the first Saturday in May, every year, is free comic book day. You can go in. And last year, you were able to do 5. You'll be able to pick 5 titles, and off you go. But this year, I was told that you're only allowed 3. The place that I always go to, I told them, I said, this kind of sucks. I might see if I can get some friends to go pick up some books for me because I'm not going to be able to, or it's going to be really tight to try and get back in time. And they're like, here's the list. Pick what you want. All right. So huge shout out to them for making sure that I won't miss out because I have to go to a wedding on Saturday. So, all right. And we have 574. It's very rare to see anything with guns on it on a Spider-Man cover. And while I know that's an issue I have, that cover does not look familiar to me. Okay. I don't know why I'm still showing you all the back covers, but I figured if I see it first and then you could see it too, because maybe we want to see the back cover. All right, and we got 253. Black Suit Spidey. Again, I'm alright with that one. Again, I don't have any hope. It's just wishful thinking. But I was actually thinking about this as I placed the order. My whole thing was if I could get 100, I'd be through the freaking roof. I'd be okay with that. And I'm going to kick myself for not knowing what issue this is because I can see the cover, the front cover from this side. And yep, 600 now. It's like, I knew it's something. And my not so fun friend, John Romita Jr., because he's the only one that pretty much draws Spider-Man with an almost entirely circular head. God, I hate his art. All right. There's get prizes. Make money, get prizes. And we've got 133. I'm almost positive I don't have that one either. I do not. I have 34 and 35. Let's look this up. Spider-Man. And I know my head's covering this, and all you can see is this ad over here. $133. Anything significant about it? Nah, it's just another Molten Man issue. That's fine. I don't have any issues with that. But that's pretty cool, though. In this whole thing, I've gotten 133 and 134. That's those goofy ass covers I showed you guys. They got all these bumps and shit. And I do have a couple more things similar to this coming. I found some that I went, this could be kind of fun. So there will be some more videos soon on those. I have not gotten them yet, but I am hoping that they will be in tomorrow, because a lot of them were saying Thursday is when they were going to come in. So I all right, pretty sure bubble tape is pre 1970s. So we've got the Civil War one, 533. This was such a cool little event that I always did like, because for those of you that are only familiar with the Sokovia explosions and things like that, that's not how the comics started. In the comics, it was oh god, what the hell's her name? The New Warriors. The New Warriors, one of them, their powers got out of control and they blew up a school. And why am I unfocused? What is going on? Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I don't know how long I was blurry. But New Warriors blew up the school. And when the school blew up, that's when the government said, nope, that's enough. We're not doing this. You guys are going to have to actually kind of register, because if we just have someone who could literally just fireball a school and kill, like, I think it was like 30 something kids, maybe 30 plus kids, going, no, this isn't okay. And Tony was talking to Spider-Man going, we need you to kind of help kick this off, because no one knows who you are. And so on live TV, he pulls his mask off and says, I'm Peter Parker, and I've been Spider-Man since I was 16 years old. And that just literally cut a line right down the middle of the entire Marvel universe of, this is Tony's side, this is Cap's side, this is, just like they did in the movie. But I always liked the comic book way that it was done. Still had kind of the same thing, but they gave it to Scarlet Witch instead, but there was no unmasking of anyone. I thought that was a huge part of putting the divide line down. And then we find out later that Peter realizes what he's done and he jumps sides. So, all right, anyway. G.I. Joe, which means we're in the 80s, which means it is not going to be one of the ones we were seeking, but should still be a good one. 231. Pretty sure that one I have. Yep. And again, completely okay with that. Not a problem at all. And normally I would just say to hell with it and keep the other one up, but since my mic cord is bent like this, one small touch and it could go awry, I'd like to be able to see when it goes, if it goes. So, all right, I got this one, and it is, I've seen this one, 385. I always liked Gabriel Dell'Otto and Mark Bagley of how they drew Spider-Man, but something about this almost always reminds me of Rob Liefeld. And I think it's just because all the dudes in armor with shit everywhere. That's just, I don't know. that's how I see it. All right, an old baseball. We've got 180. Do I have that one? I do not. Sweet. My one for 181 is marked rough. I put those kind of connotations in my collection margins so that if I don't see it for a while, I still kind of go, well, how bad was it? And there's some that I've put ruin, and that usually prompts me to open up Comic Book Realm again to get a picture of the cover. And so I have, I think, 2 issues. I know there's a Batman one, and I want to say I have a Wonder Woman one where someone decided it would be fun to take a hole puncher to it. And the Batman one has like at least a dozen hole punches through the cover. I have that one marked as ruined. So like you're literally just showing the art on the front cover, and you're kind of pissing me off. But yeah. So anyway, one thing I wanted to say is, eventually I will have videos where I go through more of my collections and talk about things like that. I just don't have the capacity to do that at my current location. Been house hunting for about 4 years. Haven't found shit that I'm good with. Dealing with some other kind of things, but that is something that I do want to do eventually. It's going to be too hard to maneuver everything around where I currently am. So I'm not going to try and do any of that just yet. So, but it is stuff that I do want to do. Anyway, Monsuno, whatever that is. All right, we've got 624. That cover looks familiar. It's some of my Spider-Man books, dude. I haven't seen shit. I haven't seen some of them in like 5 years. So I'm going, I don't know which one this is. Which one I have? Mm-hmm. All right, good old Game Genie. I mean, it should be around the 230s to 270s. See if I'm right. Oh no, 262. I was wrong. 362. That's a nice one. I think it's 361 is the first Carnage. Yeah. 360. It's still a $30 book, which I'm perfectly okay with. All right. Down to the last three. Like I said, I don't have any hope for it. And you know, do you ever play Marvel vs. Capcom? That pose from Spider-Man look familiar? I don't know. Just looking over there as I set it down, I went, wait, this looks interesting. Guessing this one's sometime in 1994. I don't quite know how I will come across that sort of idea, but just bear with me, I guess. We've got 387. Okay. You're building for real. For real, not for play. All right, and we've got, ooh, I remember having a hard time coming across this one. This one's actually in really good shape. Has a little bit of a press down the spine, but I think it's in better shape than the last one I had. So I'm all right with that. That's pretty awesome. All right. Dose Mass. I think I'd be willing to bet the 133 is probably the best one in this run. So may have struck out on this one, but that's okay. You know, I just tell myself, I'm going, I will not be okay if I don't try one more time. And at least if I have a shit one, I'll go, all right, well, it was a shit one. But then there's another part of me in the back of my head goes, yeah, but if you're getting bad ones, that means someone else might get your 129. So go ahead, get another one. And that's why I got these. All right. The newer one, 585. God, I can't stand your art. It's going to be so hard to go through these. All right, another Lego one. And we've got 189. God damn it. Oh, why are you torturing me so? 189 I did need, and the fun part is that as far as complete continuity, I had 190 through current while missing some in the 220s, or two teens, and the 214. The 214 is probably the one that I was a little more happy with. But this one, instead of having me put from 190 to current with missing a few in the 200s, this puts me to 188 because I still need 187. All right, last one. Ready to not see me go crazy, right? Because that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. All right, hold on. Bump the mic. All right, good. There we go. That is 403. A lot in the 400s were hard to come across. I don't know why. And I caught a little glimpse of the side, so that's not it. So, well, we'll just do that. 358. Having Spider-Man, Punisher, and Moon Knight on the cover. I'm alright with that. Darkhawk, don't really care. All right, that's my last attempt at doing that because, like I said, I got lucky, then I got super lucky, and then it was Balloonist popped. So, that's it for me. I'm not gonna do this again. It was fun. I don't have any regrets. But it would have been really, really cool to be able to have something like that because I've seen other videos and other content creators and things like that that will actually have something that they're going for and they have a video and they actually got it. There's a guy in the UK by the name of Triple G Comics. He was talking about this collection he got, and I watched his video, and I felt so bad for the guy. He bought a collection, and the collection was all Ultimate Comics, and he even calls it an ultimate pile of shite. And I was like, yeah, I feel you, brother. You know, you're hoping to get some kind of really cool thing, and essentially you just get someone's throwaways. Not the Spider-Man ones, but the previous ones that I did, where it was the guy who just filled it with nothing but throwaway books. It was just utterly garbage. I blasted the shit out of that dude, and I found out recently this asshole actually sat there and talked smack on me. I don't know if I can find it in time. Let's see if we can do this instead. Because he was the only asshole that actually had a reply. Let's see. Where did I find it? Okay, so this is exactly what I wrote. Beware, this seller lies about approximately $50 per box. I bought 9 of them. 8 of them had value of less than $10. The 9th one, which I had to wait because he didn't ship it, was worth it, and he followed through with the $50 mark on that one and added something else. Literally because of this 9th box that I'm not giving this negative. Sure, it's a gamble, but when you're told $50 per box and 8 of 9 are utter trash, no, neutral's where this review is fair. Gamble at your own risk. This was his reply. Total bullshit. Buyer had no clue of what he received, which includes Silver Age Fantastic Four and several Venom #1 copies. Buyer actually hit a jackpot grab bag of graded CGC Amazing Spider-Man. Not one person ever made these outrageous claims. Read my feedback. Only uninformed buyer would state this. Very sad on buyer's part. So I clapped back once I found that. Well, Bitch, you're messing with the wrong gherkin. All right, come on, go back. Here. This was what I replied to. I received very little in value. Seller wants to try to inflate his lies by saying I received a CGC Spider-Man book. No, I did not. I received a Spawn CGC book. Don't try and conflate yourself with lies just to appease and continue to bait and switch. You sold me rubbish from 8 of 9 purchases. You lied about $50 per box. You lied about the graded comic book I received, and you're doing nothing but making your own brand worse by calling me out with more lies. Not to mention being petty and pulling that kind of bullshit. Go, just know what he had. Just know what he had. Bitch, yes, I do. Silver Age. Fantastic Four. Silver Age means you're talking issue 200 and lower. I did not receive any of those. Get bit. So, yeah. All right, I'm done rambling. I just wanted to show you guys with that one. So this was a much better experience as far as having like a grab bag, because I knew it was, you're basically paying $10 a book. Is it worth it? Half of it? No. No. Well, the 362. I think this is the only one above 370 that I have gotten in any of these. That was actually more than what I paid for, because I figure if you cut it in half, that's what it is. So, like I said, I've got more coming. I've got 2 more. One of them is just complete random stuff. I'm all right with that. We'll just see what we get. But let me know what you guys think. Were you disappointed? Were you just as upset about that dipshit from eBay? Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Be safe.